Hey guys, we went on our camping trip with the updated camper. Everything worked out great. Right now what we're gonna do is unload the camper, clean it out, and then I can go over the cabinet and see how everything worked out and the updates that we did to the couch. Hey guys, so in the last clip as you saw, we took everything out of the camper. Now we're back home. It's the next day. We didn't have a chance to actually clean it, but we're going to sweep everything out, clean up the floors, and then we'll go over how all the changes turned out, go over the cabinet, kind of show how we ended up organizing it with the shelves and everything. So we're going to go ahead, get started, clean it all out, wipe the floor because Bass Lake, it was pretty dusty and everything, so the camper got pretty grimy. Alright, start off, I ended up updating the floor a little bit. I went to Harbor Freight and I got some of the interlocking mats, and they fit pretty well. I got 2 packs, which were $10 each, and sealed up the whole floor. Then trimmed up a couple to get in the little corner here. So you can see everything fits up super nice, goes all the way to the edge. And then I used some Gorilla Tape to just seal up the edge just so dirt doesn't get in there. We got our fire extinguisher down here. I relocated it from up top down there. It's just easier to get to with the door open. Don't even have to get into the camper. And this is where the rollover couch was before. So I fully removed that one. Used 2 of the smaller cushions from the bed to make a smaller couch, and then we added 2 little storage bins from Harbor Freight. These are not locked in or anything right now. I haven't figured out how I want to lock them in yet, but they're fully removable. We just have our kids' toys in here, so she can take whatever fits in her little bin here, and then we got a spare bin on the bottom. For the couch, like I said, we used the 2 bed cushions. Gave so almost like a 1.5 foot of extra room in here. And so these are removable also. So comes off. And then the nice thing is I added a little hinge here and built this little box underneath the couch, which we can store some of our jackets just in case, and a couple of more blankets that we don't always use, but it's nice to have if it gets cold. Added some Velcro, that way the couch cushion does not fall off. So one goes in the back. And this couch cushion just goes on. Velcro holds it in place. And we've been driving for a few days with it. Nothing moves, so it's good. This corner, I ended up putting our little Goal Zero battery bank. Made a couple of brackets here and one on the inside here. Holds it from going anywhere. That way I don't have to secure it over the top. And the inside just has our cables and our fan controller. So made it a lot cleaner. Like I said, gave us a lot more room to actually go in because the rollover couch would stick out in here. And it was just hard to get in and out. I don't know if I like the bin solution in the corner, but for now it's gonna do till we figure something else out. And then up here we have a bungee cord that holds the other two cushions to the bed. We normally only add these two cushions to the bed because both me and my wife are pretty short, so we can actually sleep east to west. And our daughter sleeps on the very inside of us. So when we camp, we just pull this out, add the two cushions, and then pretty much we're done. And we have a lot more space in here for use. Alright, now for the cabinet, the last video I didn't have any type of handle or anything on it. And since then we've added these little push handles. They keep the cabinet door closed. They don't swing open or anything. Then when you press it, it opens, and now you have a little handle and you can open it. So it's nice. Nothing falls out when you're driving. And this tall one we kind of use just for some of our miscellaneous. We got a little portable shower, a little Ignik propane fire in case we're in an area that doesn't allow wood fires, and just some other miscellaneous stuff. This drawer we ended up using for toiletries and like baby wipes and stuff for our daughter to wipe down before we go to bed. But otherwise, yeah, this thing is still the same. Have all the electronics in here, so not many changes there. For the cabinet, we ended up going to TJ Maxx and finding a lot of these clear bins. The great part was they're only like $7 or $8, and so we have all of our cooking stuff in here. Same thing in here. Some more kitchen cooking. That way when we camp, we can just pull this little tray straight out and bring it out. We have our little propane stove, and then our cups, extra gas, batteries, lights, bug stuff, and then this is our little tray for flashlights, and we got our repellent for our daughter, little bracelets. They work okay, not my favorite though, but they do work. And then got some of our fire starter. Did pick up a couple of more bins just because we want to organize this a little better. We shoved some of our lights and whatnot just straight in here for now, because last time we were at TJ Maxx they didn't have any more of these containers. So stopped by yesterday, they had a few, so we picked them up, try to organize this. And the top section is our pots and pans and our utensils. So I really like this. The only thing I guess I would change it if I was to do this again is the flip out doors. If you have stuff in here, they do get in the way a little bit. But if the floor is open and you don't really have too much stuff in here, it's okay. I kind of wish I would have done some kind of sliding door system, but maybe that will be for version 2. Fridge is the set power has still been working great. We've had it for what, about 2 years now, going on 2 years. Has 2 sections. Has a fridge and freezer that you can do. I took the door off because I cleaned it out after the trip just so it doesn't smell, but the doors are versatile. You can put it on this way or it can go on the other way, just depending how you want to set it up. Fridge holds the temperature well. Everything works. Like I said, it's dual zone, so you can set it as a fridge or freezer, or whole freezer or whole fridge. So pretty cool. But cabinet, that's what it's looking like. Like I said, we gotta organize it a little bit more. And then for this section right here, I got a little molly panel that I want to screw in, and that way we can hang some more stuff off of it. The other cool thing we found at TJ Maxx was this little trash can bag hanger, and you can put any plastic bag in there or anything, and then this secures it. That way you have a little trash can and it's easy to remove. Just clips onto a little shelf here. So we keep it, just throwing away all the trash, little paper towels, wipes, body wipes and stuff like that when we're getting ready for bed. And yeah, that's about it for now. Like I said, we'll make another video when we put that on. And we could possibly be upgrading the truck, but we'll see if that happens. Otherwise, I really like the changes that we did. Created a lot more room in here. And hopefully we'll be taking it out soon again to go camping. And we'll take you guys out with us. I was going to record a Bass Lake, but it was so hot. And ended up just not recording. Just hanging out on the lake. Awesome. Thank you, everyone.